Hey guys, this is Alex from MarketWise Asia. Today it is the 2nd of March 2022. It's a brand new month. So in this video, just want to do a very quick update on the market indices on the NASDAQ, the S&P 500 and the Dow Jones over here. Okay, so just a very quick disclaimer over here. All right, so whatever I share today is just for education and informational purpose. Okay, it is no recommendation to tell you what to buy, what to sell. My opinion doesn't mean that I'm right. Okay, so please do your own due diligence. So before I get started, right, so just wanted to ask you guys to subscribe to our Telegram channel and also our YouTube channel over here. All right, you can just search for MarketWise Asia, and for the YouTube channel, you can just head over to this bit.ly link, MWA YouTube, or you can just search for MarketWise Asia. And before I kick off the session, okay, so we also have this Market Insights Virtual Summit that's coming up pretty soon, okay, in April. And Rainer will be our keynote speakers over here. Okay, you can just go to the site over here and pre-register your interest right now. Just fill up your name, email address, and mobile number, and you are good to go. And we also give you some exclusive bonus report, okay, before the event starts. Okay, so do register for this event, totally free. Okay, so just head over to this link over here, bit.ly/Rainer 2022. All right, so let's get to the NASDAQ 100 over here, the NASDAQ futures, this NASDAQ futures chart right now. So in my previous Facebook Live, in fact, the last Friday is actually on the 25th of Feb, okay, I mentioned that we could see a bottom, all right, but just a disclaimer, the bottom, I meant that, it could be I don't know whether it's a dead cat bounce or a absolute bottom, but I think that, a short term, there is a bottom and the market could just, bounce on from that level. So you can see that from on the 24th of February, this is the low over here, right, this is the low over here, right, market do indeed bounce for rally for about 2 days. Okay, and you can see that this is the start of March already. So March, this is the March over here by this vertical line over here. And yesterday, price actually dropped 1.56%. All right, so can you guys see that, it is actually resisted by the central pivot range. I'm not sure whether you guys can see over here. Okay, I try to zoom in as big as possible because this is just the start of the month over here. All right, this three dotted line over here, right? This three dotted line over here. So essentially it is like this. Okay, so price, bounce to the central pivot range and get resisted by this resistance zone over here. So that's the reason why yesterday you can see that there is a kind of resistance. Price cannot go higher, and it is because of this central pivot range over here. Okay, and see that in previously, the market, the central pivot range, the CPR is acting as a resistance over here. So prior to that, the market, CPR is acting as support, resistance, support, resistance, that kind. Okay, so this is the reason why. And even for the S&P 500 future, it is also the same as well. So this month, March, we have a new central pivot range over here. So this is the resistance level. All right, and let me remove my lines over here. For the previous month, it is also the same over here. Get resisted by the CPR, supported by CPR, and such. So this will be acting as the CPR will be acting as a strong support and resistance zone over here. So for me, actually it's the same for the Dow also. Dow also resisted by the CPR over here. Can you guys see over here? Okay, so for price, for me to go more on the bullish side, right? Price need to overcome the central pivot range. I'll go back to the NASDAQ 100 over here. So price need to go above the central pivot range. So that is at about 14,200. All right. All right, 14,200. I put the level over here, 14,200. So that will where I'll be more bullish bias. Okay, and for the S&P 500 futures, that is at about 4,360. 4,360. Okay, I think down doesn't matter. So we just focus on the S&P and the NASDAQ over here. But short-term wise, right? So where do I think the support will be found over here? And if this coming week, all right, if price breaks certain level, then I'll be more careful. Unless price break the prior low over here, I'm still okay. I'm still towards the neutral and the bullish bias. So this is the monthly central pivot range, right? So let's go to the weekly central pivot range. So I remove the monthly. I'll show the weekly central pivot range over here. So this is denoted by the orange dot over here. I'm not sure whether you can see. So for the weekly CPR, it is only for this coming week. So this week from the Monday and to the Friday onwards. So in case you can't see, I think it's best that we zoom down to the intraday. So let's go down to the 15 minutes time frame over here. So can you see the orange dotted line over here? This will be the weekly central pivot range over here. All right, so can you see that in last week, price actually get resisted by the weekly CPR over here, okay? And then this week, it started to go above the CPR over here, get resisted, all right? And then supported by the CPR over here, all right? So for this week, right, I want to see the NASDAQ to hold above this level over here, right? This is the level that I want to see to get it supported. Let me draw my line over here. All right, there is the 13,800, 13,800 over here. So this is the weekly CPR. So if price, can stay above the 13,800, I will still maintain my bullish bias. All right. And if price, keep going down, I think the last line of defense should be somewhere around 13,600. Okay, 13,611 to be precise. Okay. All right. So I just put 13,600. All right, 13,600 level over here. Okay, so let's go back to the daily chart over here. So you can see, yeah, so this will be more clearer to you. So as long as price, right, doesn't break below this 13,800 and the 13,600, then I will still maintain my bullish bias. So I think because the weekly CPR, the weekly pivot, this is the main pivot. So I think 13,800 will be a very strong support over here. All right. And let's go to the S&P 500 futures over here. It is the same as well. Let's go to the 15 minutes time frame. All right. So you can see that last week, price got resisted on the weekly pivot. All right, weekly pivot over here. And this week, okay, price actually stayed above the weekly pivot zone, central pivot zone. So this is actually bullish. And we can see that in today, right, price actually stay at the weekly pivot zone over here. So this is still bullish. So for it to stay bullish, I don't want to see price to break below this lower range of the pivot zone. So this level, it is at about 4,250. All right, 4,250. So as long as price can stay above this level, I still be bullish on the market for now. Okay, for now. All right, so let's go to the daily time frame and see over here. So this will be the level over here. You can see that right now, the futures market is still moving. Okay, so as long as price doesn't break this red dotted line over here, I still maintain my bullish bias. So the market, it is still on a long-term uptrend. So I don't want to sound too bearish on it. So unless price break this level that I mentioned before for the S&P 500, 4,250, or for the NASDAQ, I have to break below the 13,800, then I'll be more careful of the market. So summary, right now, I'm still in a neutral to a more bullish bias. So I hope my video give you more clarity of the market today and for the coming few days. All right, so just another last checkpoint over here, right? So do subscribe to our Telegram channel. You can search for MarketWise Asia and also subscribe to our YouTube channel, all right, bit.ly/MWA YouTube. And last but not least, do subscribe to, not subscribe, do join, pre-register for our Market Insights Virtual Summit in April. Rainer Teo will be the keynote speakers. He's the #1 most followed trader in Singapore with about nearly to 1.5 million subscribers on YouTube already. So pre-register interest now and you get some bonus materials, right, and reports. Okay, so thank you so much for today's video. I hope you enjoy this video and give you some clarity on the market. Thank you so much. All right, see you guys again. Bye-bye.